Hi there, I hope you're all fine. I always wanted to have a pond in my garden, but my garden is too small to have a big pond and I have no experiences with ponds, so I thought I start with a very small one. I got this container here, actually for cold drinks, but I think many people use it for a pond as well, for a mini pond. Then I have this pond plants island with some nice plants. They are here. Then there is some kind of soil that I have to mix with a normal garden soil, and this is also there, and something to fertilize the whole thing. Then this I mix with garden soil and put it into this basket, as I've read, and the plants go in there. Then there's this thing here. It makes the whole thing swim, goes in, and then it's supposed to swim in the pond. That's how it looks like. I'm really wondering how it will work and if it's gonna work, but I'm sure I can tell you and show you how it will look then. And if it is working, I like to have lots of dragonflies in my garden. Okay, I put stones in there. Once you start thinking about a pond, you get more interested in it, and then in the plants that you can put in and how they look like and what they do. And now I couldn't resist buying this plant here. It's called Teichpflanzenset. It was only €2,99. That's really not much. It's called Seerose in Weiß, but in English it's water lily. And there's everything along with it. So the soil, can you see it? Oops, the soil, the plant, and this comes on top of the plant, and all this goes into this little basket, and that one goes into the pond. Now you see, my pond is too small. Yep, they thought what I think, what my husband will think as well here. Okay, too small. So now I have to consider to get a bigger pond, because this basket will not fit in. So now I found myself this container. Actually, I collect rainwater in it, but for a pond it will be okay as well. But I think I have to dig a little bit into the ground that it can go a little bit deeper. So I'll keep you updated what's gonna happen. I want as well some solar water fountain here, so we see. So this is not the water feature on my little pond. This is somewhere in Berlin at the place of the United Nations. It's something similar, but much smaller, will come to my little pond as well. But before I can install the little fountain, I first have to move some stones and take out a bit of soil that the container fits in there. So there's still a lot of work to do. Hours later. And that's how it looks like, with pebbles on the bottom of the pond and the floating basket. Once you start a pond, you get addicted. You can't stop. I have now, yesterday I did this here. The pond is actually there, it could be ready. But then I checked some more plants, and I saw somewhere in a shop that they were offering these plants here. It's also for the pond. In English it's called cattails, and it's very good for the pond because in winter, when there is no, when it's frozen on top, then there is still ventilation going down to the part of the pond that is not frozen. That's why I thought it's a good idea to get this plant here. Same procedure as last time. I've got the soil, I've got the plant. This stuff comes on top. And of course the basket. Now there's a heavy motorbike over there. And the fertilizer. I still don't know where to put it. But at least I got those plants. And now I have to think where I'm gonna put it in the pond. Because I think on the back it would be nicer, because then in the front the water lily can be, and the other smaller ones can be also in the front, and the other one is nice on the back. Yes, please tell me if you have the same feeling that once you started a pond that you couldn't stop getting into it. Okay, I keep you updated. So I just wanted to show you what I do that an animal can't drown in the pond here. I have a little basket here. That's what you get when you buy Cape gooseberries or something like that in the supermarkets. Then this white thing is something that with what you fix a tablecloth on the table outside, and that little frog what's there, it's something like this. It just can move very easily, and with this one I fixed that whole thing there. And I'm gonna fill it up now, and then you can see that it works almost like a ladder, and when an animal, insect or whatever falls into that pond, it can climb up there and get out of the pond. Yep, I fill it up now, and then you can see how it Now the insects can go either here, on one of those leaves, on this floating thing here, or on that one. They can climb out there. Because there's nothing worse as when you come here and there is something in there that drowned. So now I started the other pond. This I found another water lily for €1.50 only, and I couldn't resist. Then I had this one already. It's called a pike, plant pike, aquatic plant pike, Hechtkraut in German. It's in rosa, weiß, also pink and white. So I think this might look quite nice. And I've just put it into this one here, into this small pond. It fits exactly in there. And this one, I had it already in just in the bucket, so that it could start. And I will fill it up a little bit more, but I first let it. You see here still bubbles coming out, so it still has to soak a little bit. And I hope that it will be a good way to get frogs from the pond that is here. Around the corner there is a big pond on the other side. It's no street, it's just a walkway where you can go through. And sometimes when there are too many frogs, they need their own place where they can stay. Maybe they can find this one. Anyhow, dragonflies, I think they might like it. And when they achieve to come to this place here, then it might be even easier for them to go to the pond that is a little bit bigger, all the way down here. So and then it comes here. Here's the other pond. It's growing already a little bit. The water lily, I don't know, someone likes to eat the leaves. Does anybody know what that is? But anyhow, they're growing. So So I keep you updated how everything is going to develop. Thank you very much for watching.